for some reason it puts this weird pressure on it. Like, it puts this pressure on the process, and it puts a pressure on the outcome, because now that you planned it, you want this thing to work out naturally. The funny part is that I come to the conclusion that it takes 1,000 bulletproof scripts to shoot your best freestyle work. I just want to have 10 videos finished, but I really don't want to do the work. And then I remembered, because I've been doing this for a bit, that's exactly the point sometimes. Like, I'm trying to find a balance between planned and anything that's not planned. I call it freestyle work, okay? Because the wild thing that I figured out for myself is, like, you can plan 1,000 ideas, say 1,000 scripts of whatever you want to create, like, to the last detail. But sometimes the best things happen by accident, by just doing it, right? Without any script and anything like that. And then you could, at first I was thinking like, damn, this is a waste of time. I'm writing all this down, I'm creating nothing like that. But I think that whatever you create, like whatever random stuff that you make, it can only be what it is because you did all this planned stuff. So, I mean, if you find some balance, it's really not about putting everything out, finishing everything. It's really about finding a way that you can work. So I just let myself, plan and create even when I don't finish it to a certain extent. So that's probably a part of practicing, because you can practice a lot, and don't put it out. But still, like, if it comes to whatever, you want to create whatever, it's going to be a little bit better just because you did the practice part. So I feel like we sometimes got to separate that. Sometimes it feels like, damn, like I didn't finish anything, but maybe you weren't supposed to finish it because you were practicing, right? Planning is also a type of practice, at least for me, because I notice, like, when it comes to my videos, not videos on this channel right now, that's a whole different direction I'm talking about, but the way I plan things is pretty wild. So I can have a whole script written down, but I'm struggling extremely hard to follow through with that. But only the fact that I wrote it down is going to make the final product just better, like just turn out how it is, So I'm basically just trying to find a balance between the two, and I wanted to share that because right now is one of those days where I did not feel like picking up the camera. At the same time, though, I want to schedule 10 videos at once, because there's certain things I want to do. And my videos do not get better if I pick up the camera every other hour. On the other hand, 10 days without making a video that's also not the plan, but I just want to, kind of focus my energy on different things. So also, it is good to set yourself a goal, and I usually bulk create about 3 or 4 videos, and then I only cut 2, and then I'm always left with 2 videos that go to the trash. So I would probably have 10 more if I wasn't such a lazy editor, because somehow after 3 days it feels like, this is an old piece of something that I don't want to go back to. I'd rather pick up the camera and shoot something new. The funny part is that I come to the conclusion that it takes 1,000 bulletproof scripts to shoot your best freestyle work. By freestyle, I mean anything that you don't plan out so well. And then sometimes it sounds as if, it just happened by accident. You know why these great things happen by accident? Because those people already put in the work before. Like, they already planned things out, maybe it didn't work, but with every little plan that didn't work. Like, always remember, whatever you did and it went sideways, you still learned a little bit behind the curtains, behind the scenes, that type of thing. Like, nobody can take that from you. And we always feel like, we failed, Like, we need to bounce back and but you already learned something. At least that helps me out. When everything goes wrong, you still learn something. Just a little positive thought. Now, I'm really good handing out positive thoughts to others. When it comes to myself, I'm really not so good. But I can remind myself to speak more positive things into my life, because that's really what it takes. And after all, I post these videos every day. It's already been helping me out a lot. This is why I make these videos. I've been getting so much better at just talking without losing my train of thought. That's something I have always wished for, but I could never really do it. But it's only because on days like this, when I don't feel like picking up the camera, I still do it. And I'm just so grateful for that, honestly, because right now I've been already talking for a certain period of time without needing to cut the video there. And that's like the healthiest thing ever. And that's a goal that's so personal that nobody else can really understand, because for some people that's easy. For me, it's not. Like finding a balance between having things planned out, but still letting yourself just always explore new things and just going for it without, overthinking it. Because sometimes when you plan things out, for some reason, it puts this weird pressure on it. Like, it puts this pressure on the process, and it puts a pressure on the outcome, because now that you planned it, you want this thing to work out naturally. And when it doesn't, that doesn't feel that good. But it teaches us something too, right? So when it doesn't work out, you still keep going. That's a good thing. You learn something. So I feel like every single time that you failed is probably something that you needed, so that next time you will already know. Once you learned how to fall, you can always get back up. So the point of this video is to tell you that you can plan it out and stick through with it. Sometimes you can just do it, whatever. But every single day see that as like a practice point. Like whatever you're doing, if you have some type of consistency, you keep doing it. Kind of doesn't matter how the outcome is, but you still learn something. So don't be so hard on yourself. If you can show up on the days where you don't feel like it, if you know how to fall and get back up again, if you still keep going for the love of it and you just do your thing, you're doing everything. You're doing everything right. I'm telling you right now, because I know people don't tell you enough. You're doing everything right, and don't you dare stop, okay? So yeah, I'm uploading every day. Sometimes it gets behind, like sometimes it crosses midnight, but then the time zones are some weird thing that I don't understand. So really, I'm not really into the timing of the planet like that. Divine timing. I'm uploading every day. That's what we're doing. My name is Jnah. I make music and videos. Yeah, take care.